I had a Fender bender with AI over the holidays. And AI fatigue in cyber, it's real. Cyber Unscripted. Let's go.
Cyber Unscripted.
So I had a New Year resolution for myself whenever I had a couple of weeks off, and I said, look, nothing better than to spend the holidays, but to learn something new. And I choose it for myself because we in cybersecurity utilizing AI on a daily basis. We have multiple tools which is already coming with a pre-built AI. But what I recognized soon using this AI's tools is that depends on the time of the day, depends on the tools you use. All of the AIs tell you different stories. So you can ask the same AI at 8 o'clock in the morning or at 6 o'clock in the evening, the same question from the same AI on the same system, and it can provide you or it can tell you a different story related to the cybersecurity incident or related to the questions which you wanted to ask. And if you introduce another AI who has the same information and you ask the same freaking question, you get a completely different story. So my goal was over the Christmas period of time, over the holiday period of time, is to understand how AI works, how AI operates, how I can become a better user of the AI, and how I can make AI giving me the consistently right informations on the daily basis. Well, it was nothing else but a roller coaster ride. Every single day was an exact same experience for me. You come at 8 o'clock in the morning with a set of goals which you wanted to achieve, and you say, okay, AI can help me to achieve it. So within the next 3-4 hours, I'm going to be able to get this answer, and I'm going to be able to reproduce a consistent results on the daily basis. So it means that I learn something and I can move on and learn something new. But it was anything except that. The only consistency with AI over these past 2 weeks was roller coaster experience. At 8 o'clock, you sit in front of your machine and you say, look, tell me something about the things. At 12 o'clock in the daytime, you are ready to jump behind the screen, get this AI, grab this AI and saying, what the heck are you talking about? I don't understand where we are at. I don't understand where we started, how we end up there, and what the heck is this? And funny enough, by 4 o'clock, AI provide you with some meaningful information and you're saying, look, now I finally understand. So tomorrow I can come at 8 o'clock, I can ask the same questions and I can move on and accomplish the task which I plan to do today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. But guess what? It's the same experience every single time. 8 o'clock, you're confident. 12 o'clock, you're frustrated. 4 o'clock, you're hopeful that tomorrow you're going to achieve more. And this is, I think, so the truth with AI nowadays. AI confidently tell you things which are not true. AI confidently lie to your face. When you're investigating the same story, AI can produce you different results, like I mentioned to you before. And in addition to that, everything changes every single month, not even months. It pretty much looks like AI feels changing by the hours. You need to learn new skills. Tools get new skills. You need to have new prompts. Tools get new prompts. You have a different servers, different means of communications. You have context. You have better memory. You have RAG. You have MCP servers which you can plug in. You have automations. This become pretty much an absolutely impossible tasks to achieve to become this AI expert. And funny story for me, utilizing the AI over the past 2 weeks, maybe more in personal capacity rather than in professional capacity, all the AI tools become almost like pay-to-win games. Whenever, in order for you to build the castles, you need to bring an X amount of tokens to get those castles. But those tokens as well are a random freaking number generator. When you ask the same questions from the same AI, at one point of time it's use 5 tokens, the next point of time it's use 65 million tokens, and then you pretty much need to bring money to your AI provider, and in order to continue to become this expert, in order to continue your journey, in order to continue to understand how you can do the things better. And if you start to introduce a local AIs, i.e. which you can run on your machine, it becomes almost an impossible, a mammoth tasks of learning so many skills, learning so many new tools that it's become an overwhelming. And this 2 weeks ride for me was nothing else except, like I said, roller coaster ride, but it's fatigued me like never, nothing before. No certifications, no new technology never frustrated me more and never fatigued me more than AI. I do believe there is a future behind. There is a future for AI. I do believe that this is our future. However, I also started to recognize that there is no standards, there is no expectations from vendors or from the assessor or what the good AI system looks like. Nobody knows how the good AI system looks like. And when you get into these positions where AI can confidently lie to you, you have another situations whenever, as a security expert, you become almost a checker of the checker. So you need to check the results which is AI provided for you, to check those results which AI provided for you are actually factual and not imaginary or hallucination. And funny story about AI hallucinations and all of the tools which we use. We performed research for known incident in our environment. So we was trying to understand, look, we have all the analysis, we have all of the information about this incident. How about we're going to use AI to summarize it for us, provide us all the evidence, provide us all of the trace. It's on the system, it knows about the incident, so it will going to be able to help us to deliver the reports and results faster than anything else. And when we started to ask AI, look, can you please provide us information from last week regarding to this incident? AI was saying, look, I don't know what you're talking about. There is no information about this incident and there is no malicious activity attributed to these events. What was interesting at that point of time, and I will use the word interesting sparingly here, that I was looking on the logs on the same system which AI was running at. And I could see these logs clearly. And I said, look, what you're talking about? I can see these logs from 3 days ago. I can see those logs from 7 days ago. They are all freaking there. Why you cannot give me these informations? And cutting the long story short, the AI didn't have a concept of time. AI didn't recognize what is today, what is yesterday, what is 2 weeks from now. So as a cyber engineer or as a cyber security person, as a threat hunting engineers, you have this 20 years experienced threat hunting engineer who, first of all, could feel useless because he doesn't know how to prompt it. Secondary of all, his job right now, it's not to rely on information which before he was querying the logs and was getting the factual information from the logs. He actually need to recognize and to be able to spot AI lying to you. So sometimes these engineers can feel frustrated, they can feel useless, and they even don't know where the things is going, and they become again fatigued with this AI experience. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about, and that's what I wanted to get you, or to just say it out there. This two weeks of my experience with AI was nothing else except frustrations, nothing else except joy, which is again mixed feelings of this roller coaster ride. And I do truly believe that there is a future with AI. I do believe it will going to become useful. I do believe that when we're going to have an understanding what the good looks like, when we're going to hold the vendors accountable for the standards of AI which they provide, I think so the AI is a future. But at this moment of time, it's nothing else for me, just a sort of frustration, a sort of, again, excitement, but sort of frustration as well. And that's it for me. That's all of my take on the AI. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. And I hopefully to see you next time. Bye.